Hey, good evening, guys. Good evening. How y'all doing? I'm sorry I'm a little late right now. Let me back this thing up some. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry I'm a little late. It seems like this thing is still kind of close. So let's get right into the topic. There we go. That looks better. Okay, how y'all doing today? Let me know if you can hear me because I'm sitting right here in a place where it's a lot of motor controls and I probably have to put my beats in. My Beats by Dre to sound out the noise. Let me see. And y'all let me know how this worked for y'all. Hold on. 1 second. Let me get rid of the noise. Okay. Now you see the name of the video. Hold on 1 second. I mean, now do I sound better? If you can hear me now, we're gonna drown out the background noise. Okay, so you see the name of the video. It's how to get close to your Dominican woman. There's a few things that I wanted to mention to you guys today about um, the reason some of you guys have trouble with getting close to your Dominican woman. And the reason why you have trouble getting close to your Dominican woman because you don't know how to get close to her. You don't know how to get next to her. Now, it's very easy and simple to get close to a typical Dominican woman. The only thing you have to do is just say hola. They're very approachable, easy to talk to. But those aren't the ones you want as a woman of interest if you are interested in a real, authentic love, a fair love relationship here. You understand? So first of all, I want to give a big shout out to the Lions Den. A big shout out to the Lions Den and all the members in the Lions Den. I see that the Den is covering a lot of great content, and that is very beautiful. That's good. Iron sharpens iron. That's how we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep rolling like that. Um, Also, if you guys would like to join the Lions Den, you can reach me on Instagram at #1KING underscore Lockett. #1KING underscore Lockett. You just message me and we'll put you right on into the Lions Den. All right. So I was sitting with a young lady today, and me sitting with this young lady today, she told me, "Hey, um, these guys tried to talk to me." And what's up, bro? These guys tried to talk to me, but but they didn't know how to get close to me. I said, okay, so what did he say? She was like, well, he asked me could I teach him Spanish. And then I said, okay, that's a pretty good way, you know. And hold on 1 second. What's up, Sasha? What's going on? What's up, Sasha? What's going on? So we don't have enough people in this live for me to carry on the story. Let me see if we get enough people in here right now. Let me see if we get up to 6 people, 7 or 8 people, then I'll continue the story. This is a very interesting story, and the story leads to strategy and instructions. And I will give you guys some strategy and instruction to how I myself get close to the good girls and win over families. You know? Because a lot of you guys don't have a clue. And a lot of you guys don't have the patience to do so. So we're definitely going to cover that. Okay, we got 4 people in here right now. Yo, what's up, brother? What's going on, David? Sasha Fierce, what's going on? Be Fierce, what's going on? So right now, guys, we covering a topic. We covering a topic on how to get close to your woman here. You know, how to get close. You meet a pretty girl, you're out here in the streets, and you know you doing your thing. You meet a very beautiful woman. You know she's a good girl. She's with her family. She's probably working at a family restaurant and a family store. You know, she's probably working her own job, maybe a nurse or a doctor, maybe a heart surgeon or a brain surgeon. You know, and you're trying to get close to her. You sit down, you talk to her, you introduce yourself. She seemed like she's just too far fetched, too far out there, like too far away from you, and you're asking yourself like, damn, I thought those guys on YouTube said that Dominican women are easy to approach, they're easy to talk to. You know, this woman seems to be very difficult. You know, it's hard to date in the DR if you don't speak Spanish. No, it's not. Remember, I was here the entire time before I learned any Spanish, and I've been in all kind of interesting situations. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of women here don't really care whether or not you speak Spanish or not. But you should care whether or not you speak Spanish or not, because you know most of it's not going to get in the way of your dating, because this is the world of technology and everybody uses translation, even though translation don't translate everything from English to Spanish, because English may use words like in so many different ways, and like in Spanish is simply what it means. I like to like something. I like love, you know. But we may use like for we're gonna ride a bike like this, you know. If you type that into the translation, it ain't gonna come out in Spanish. We're gonna ride a bike like this. It's gonna come out me gusta. It's gonna come out riding a bike and I like it. It's gonna talk about liking it in some type of way, and that'll throw your whole form off, and you'll be sitting there like, yo, I thought I told you to ride the bike like this. They're like, well, the translation say ride the bike, you know, and I like it like this, you know, like, so it's not gonna translate like that. It's not gonna translate all the way. So that's why a lot of times if somebody says something to me in Spanish and I'm translating it to English, I'll type it different ways, or I tell them to explain it another way first before I take it any type of way, you know. So yeah, man. So let me show y'all this brown skin right here coming to sit down at the table with me. But yeah, so you go on the different dates. I mean, when you go out, you see this beautiful woman, and you're trying to figure out what it is about her that and you trying to figure out, why is it so difficult to talk to this woman? Why is it so difficult to get close to this woman? She speaks, she smiles, she do all these things, but I can't seem to get close to her. So the young lady earlier today that I was talking to, she was like, yeah, some gringos tried to talk to me. You know, of course I got her. Of course I got her, you know, of course. So we was just talking and stuff. So she was like, yeah, but the gringo, he asked me, could I teach him Spanish? And when she said she don't know, her mother came in and said, no, it's his way of trying to get close to you. He got different intentions. Well, he should have just been real. I want to get close to you. How can I do that? But since he used that type of strategy, knowing she don't even speak English, so how is she gonna teach you Spanish? But it was a good try though. It was a good shot, because that's something that I did in my earlier time. But when my game didn't help me, my looks did. My audacity did. You know. So she said many other guys that maybe she have gave her number to could not get close to her. And I'm like, so why could they not get close to you? And she was like, because they didn't know how to research or find a way to get close to me. She said, unlike you find a way to get close to me. You find a way to sit with my family. You find a way to sit with my brothers. You find a way. You dug up a way. And I hear a lot of brothers say this a lot of times. Like, a lot of times, you may write a Dominican woman, but then when you write her, she may not ever respond to you, or it may take a long time for she to respond to you. Or, they don't do that a lot of times. This is when you're dealing with a good woman. They're not gonna search for a man first. They're not gonna. They want you to give chase with romantic thoughts. Romantic thoughts into chasing and pursuing. They're not gonna pursue you unless they're the wrong type of woman. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to constantly be creative to get close to her. Whether you got the, and this is not America, so you gotta get out of your American mindset. Unless you got to stalk a little bit. You got to do a lot of things a little bit. They like that. Not too much, but just a little bit. For instance, if I text a girl that I'm interested in, she don't respond to my text, I go knock on the front door, or I go to the business, I go to the job, and I say, hey, how you doing? And if she just so happen to not be there, when I get there, then I'm gonna sit the mama down, I'm gonna sit the sister down, and I'm gonna buy them a drink, buy them a dinner, or I'm just gonna court the sister. I'm gonna take the sister out, I'm gonna court her, I'm gonna talk to her. Or if I see the mama, I'm gonna court the mama, I'm gonna date the mama. If I see the brother, I'm gonna sit down with the brother, drink a couple beers with the brother, sit down and chop with him. Because now I'm knocking off everything around her. I'm picking up the family members, you understand what I'm saying? And I'm putting game on the family members. So the family members are constantly going back saying, girl, you need to pay attention. Girl, pay attention. So they're my mouth for me. So that's what you got to do sometimes. That's what you got to do a lot of times. So yeah. So that's my idea. And when I'm not around, I'm constantly sending flowers. I'm constantly sending gifts. I'm constantly sending something that keeps my presence there, even though I'm not around. So that's called thinking out the box. That means I found the way. I found some type of way to get close. I found the way to get the girl. So I manipulate everything around me to get the girl. And then you got to sit in spot. You got to make sure, because in the Latin culture, it could be more than just one man pursuing a woman at one time. So you got to sit back and watch and pay attention from a distance. Maybe change clothes, look like a bum. Take off your nice clothes, sit out there way on the corner somewhere looking like a regular Dominican man with a hat on. But you watching, you looking, you making sure everything is good, you paying attention. Or you'll have one of your friends to go eat somewhere she works at, or go somewhere where she frequents a lot, and they just sit down and observe and be the eyes for you. That's how you got to do it all the time too, because you want her to know that you're very much interested in her, and to the point to where you romantic crazy for her, not psychopathic crazy or psychotic crazy, but in a romantic way crazy for her. You're gonna what they call buscar. You're gonna research her, buscar tu chica. You're gonna research her. You're gonna look for her. You're gonna keep trying to find her with your eyes, and that's what they like. So even if she don't pick your phone call up all day long, that means get up and go search for her. She wants you to come find her. So guys, that's one way to get close. I ain't gonna share too many secrets because this live ain't live right now. Just a few people on this live, and I don't want to share too many secrets right now. ¿Qué pasó? Okay. So it ain't that many people on this live right now, so I'm gonna keep it real simple. But if you guys got any questions for what I just said, feel free to say something. I answer those questions. Otherwise, we're gonna go live about this again.
No, yo saco un caballero para yo fumar. Yo no mismo, un caballero de liga. Te liga, lo preparo, lo saco, hasta lo prendo para que vea.
Otherwise, we're gonna go live about this again. So guys, with that being said, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all. I got some more videos to drop on y'all in a minute, alright? Peace.